the Elite Eight. What we've all been waiting for is upon us.
April has been absurd. Welcome, everyone, back to the Don and Dev Show. I'm Don.
And I'm Dev.
And we are here today to present to you a champion of April Absurdity.
Mm-hmm. It's not easy. The road was rocky and a lot of adversity, diversity, all the
Indecision,
versities,
yeah,
university,
yep.
and all of them in between. But we're here. With the Elite Eight, we have Italian dunkers, spaghetti, pizza noodles, popcorn chicken, smiley fries, hot ham and cheese, double chocolate chip cookie, the first Cinderella that we have, and chicken strips.
We've whittled it down from 64 to 8, and now we are here to crown a champion.
Mm-hmm. We have a judge on deck. We're not going to introduce him yet. That'll be after the first indecision. But really, we just got to get into it.
Yep.
Nothing else we can do.
If you are not prepared for this moment, please pause, go back, watch the first 2 episodes, and check back in with us.
You're
right
going to want to
here.
have to do that because the road here was tough, and there was a lot of decisions that we needed some help. The last judges were good, but we're going to jump into it. After this round, we're going to take a break, show you the Final Four edit that will blow your mind, hopefully, and then we're going to get into the Final Four. So, the Elite Eight, Italian dunkers versus spaghetti. Now, this is the biggest decision of the year.
Listen, since the first episode came out where we decided these two would match up, I've been thinking about this decision.
I haven't slept for 3 weeks.
I haven't slept for a couple hours. Took a nap today. But I've thought, and it's kept me up at night, I can't go away from my Italian dunkers. I just can't. I have to choose the cheese and dough mixture of godsend.
The greasy diabetes maker is Dante's choice. My choice is spaghetti, the filling carb-loaded beauty that has protein. It has, really, it just has everything. It's so easy. It's customizable now at the school. But pretty obviously,
I think
it's
we
an
have indecision.
And this is a big decision. Here is the English teacher of Adams Central, the only English teacher in our eyes besides the other English teachers, Mr. Hartman, the
Otherwise
king
known
of the lunch club.
Yes, some people don't know him as Mr. Hartman. His name is Rodney Hartman, just to clarify.
Not that I'm or him are saying that. It's just Mr. Hartman or Rodney or Mr. Hartman. It's just Mr. Hartman. What do you have, Italian dunkers versus spaghetti?
I have to definitely go with spaghetti on this one.
Spaghetti.
Why is that, Mr. Hartman?
What is your reasoning on that?
It's well-rounded, versatile. You can eat it at any point in time. You can eat it for breakfast. You can put something sweet on it, something savory. It really is.
That's true.
Versatile, as Dev said.
If the movie,
spaghetti.
thank you. And if the movie Elf taught us anything, you can eat it for breakfast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, Mr. Hartman. Italian dunkers, they may not be as versatile, but I think that they outweigh spaghetti. It's like Italian dunkers is like spaghetti in solid form.
Yeah, right.
You'd have to disagree. We're missing a protein. You got cheese and bread, and that's really all you've got there. It's a fine delight. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not at the same level as what spaghetti is.
I'm so glad that you say that because I'm on the same page and spaghetti moves on to the Final Four, the first of many. And thank you, Mr. Hartman. We'll bring you on after the next indecision.
My pleasure.
It was not easy, but Italian dunkers is a 1 seed that really deserved where it was, and it's dropped out. But spaghetti, the 3 seed, deserves it just the same.
I am so irate right now. I can't even explain it.
Let's watch the language. There are kids watching. All right.
Okay.
The next one, I'll have you introduce. Yikes.
Oh, man. Okay.
This is something.
We have
indecision
pizza
every time.
noodles versus popcorn chicken. Now, if you know me, if you have ever heard of Don from the show, he is an advocate for pizza noodle equality. They're the most underrated meal in this tournament by far. Mm-hmm. They beat out the 1 seed mac and cheese. They beat out orange chicken. They deserve this spot, and I think they deserve to move to the Final Four.
I think it was a fluke that they beat Orange Chicken. I think that they They barely beat Mac and Cheese.
A win is a win.
They barely deserve to be here. And I think that Popcorn Chicken dominated everybody that they came across.
No, they squeaked by breaded beef. They
patty.
squeaked by
They would have
breaded
beat
beef.
that if we had the judge
They
weigh
would have
in.
lost to breaded pork.
They would not.
They would have lost to breaded pork. I'm sorry. Meatball sub, maybe not, but they would have lost to breaded pork.
Popcorn Chicken's a powerhouse. Okay? And
Put one team from the east side right there against Popcorn Chicken. Popcorn Chicken's done. I'm sorry to say it.
I disagree. And, I mean, another indecision meter. This one is red hot. You don't want to touch this with a oven glove on. But here we have Mr. Hartman again. Only English teacher. Rodney, if you know him. If you don't, Mr. Hartman. What do you see? Pizza noodles versus popcorn chicken.
I have 2 oven mitts on for this one.
Thank you.
Yes, you're quite welcome. I'm going to need a little more information on what the pizza noodle consists of because I'm uneducated.
Have you ever heard of goulash?
You won't give it good justice.
So goulash, but it's a little bit spicier. It's got pepperoni in there, some cheese.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, it's pretty much that.
Basically, imagine your best meal and multiply it by 4. That's probably
similar to spaghetti.
Pretty
but
much
better.
It's a little
pizza.
Yeah, the sauce is already mixed in. The noodles are a little soggy, if I have to be honest.
Oh my gosh!
And they do have pepperoni.
There's pepperoni and there's cheese already in it instead of adding mozzarella.
And then popcorn chicken is like chicken and popcorn bite sizes.
It's like a mediocre meal at best.
Yes, at best. I'm gonna have to go with the pizza noodle.
Oh man, a 4 seed breaks through.
Let's go.
Beat a 1 seed.
To the spaghetti, so
Wow,
go with it.
that's insane.
Well.
Never have I heard of this happening in my life.
We have set up a matchup for the century in the Final Four this side, pizza noodles versus spaghetti. That'll be a big one, but we're not there yet. Indeed. We're going to need multiple oven mat suits to get through that round.
A nuclear hazmat suit, if you will. But we'll bring you on in the next one. I don't know when it will be, but probably soon. Thank you.
This one is highly touted teams here.
Very interesting matchup. These are kind of dark horses, if you will. And Hot Ham and Cheese, a 7 seed. Smiley Fries, what's a 4 seed. Neither of them were expected to get here, but both of them prevailed.
These are both. This region, I think, is a toss-up for who would get to the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
And I think these teams battled and clawed their way through, and I think it's deserving where they're at.
I agree.
They worked hard for it.
Now, I am always and will always be an advocate for Smiley Fries. They, while being, they're fairly rated, a 4 seed, they're good, and I love them. They're my favorite side that I've ever eaten.
Wow.
Hot Ham and Cheese is not universal enough. It's just not unique enough. It doesn't have what it takes. Smiley Fries, they're just so good, and the school makes them great. It tastes like they put Freddy sauce on them, or Freddy's seasoning on them. And it's like having Freddy's fries every day. And it's so good, but I don't have them every day. And they put a smile on your face. And Hot Ham and Cheese, it's just enough of the school doesn't like it. I don't think it would be a fair assessment to move it forward. I say Smiley Fries. The 4 seed takes it.
I think we have reached an agreement.
Thank you.
Smiley Fries prevails here to the Final Four.
Not without controversy.
No, but what a big move there. The 4 seed moving ahead into the Final Four. Wow. That's incredible.
Now this, again.
This was a toss-up region. Honestly, it was.
It is a very magical thing that the 13 seed has made it this far.
Out of all the princesses, I would label it a Cinderella story.
Wow. Disney princesses, and you label it Cinderella?
Yeah. Just off the top of my head.
I couldn't have said it better myself. And chicken strips being the 2 seed definitely deserves where it's at. I think that I'll let you weigh in.
Everybody hopes and prays that one day their underdog story will come true. Everybody loves an underdog.
Okay.
But I can't The Cinderella story ends tonight.
Whoa.
Chicken strips is my pick to move forward.
And mine is the double chocolate chip cookie.
Okay, indecision. Again, we will bring Mr. Hartman back to determine our last meal in the Final Four.
Never before have we had this many decisions in this little amount of time, but that's why it's the Elite Eight. What do you think? Double chocolate chip cookie versus the chicken strips.
Boy, you got to be careful with the chicken strip. Things can go awry real quick with the chicken strip.
I agree.
Hence, I have to go with the double chocolate chip cookie.
Oh
It's a
my.
classic.
Wow. 13 seed moves on to the Final
Wow.
Four.
Happens every year. Cinderella story.
It really does. That is the biggest upset that we've had ever in the history of April Absurdity, this being the first annual.
Wow.
But we are very happy to have your support here.
Mr. Hartman, do you realize the weight of the decision you just made?
I'm fairly aware of it, yes. And
Now-
I'm okay with it.
Wow. We told the last judge, Lexi Anderson, that she would get death threats. I agree. I couldn't say anything different for you. You just moved on a 13 seed.
Anything's possible.
I agree. All right, thank you. We'll bring it to the Final Four. That was not easy.
That was rough.
That was not easy.
But I can't say I disagree. The double chocolate chip cookie is very well liked in the Adams Central community, and I think it deserves a spot, at least in the Final Four. Let's see if it can make anything of it.
Yeah, let's hope that it can capitalize off of this. But we have the Final Four: spaghetti, smiley fries, pizza noodles, and the double chocolate chip cookie. They've made it this far. Can they finish out strong?
Congratulations to these 4 meals for making it this far. You deserve it. You earned it. You battled your way through. Had to deal with judge decisions, indecision, all the way through. Diversity, adversity, all of the diversities. And now we're here. And we have a special something for you. We'll go ahead and throw that up here real quick.
Yep. You know, if you're on Anchor, then we'll throw it to an ad. You'll already have cut if you're on video. We're not even listening. So, I don't even know why I said that. We probably cut that.
Blooper reel.
Something.
Back.
Wow.
The Final
That
Four.
was a good edit, if I must say. I mean, I just want to bring it there. That was such a good edit. I'm glad we had it.
These teams, I mean, they deserved something for all their hard work. Now, this first matchup of the Final Four to determine the West Side champ. We have Spaghetti, a 3 seed. They've went through the fire, beat a lot of good meals.
Mm-hmm. They beat the 2 seed. They beat the 1 seed. They've prevailed over everybody else. And being a 3 seed, I was nervous for them.
And then on the other on the lower region, we have Pizza Noodles, who very controversial. Not a lot of people picked the Pizza Noodles. Only about 2% of everyone in the world picked Pizza Noodles to make it to the Final Four.
They have beat some fan favorites in Orange Chicken, a
Mac
very
and cheese.
underrated in many people's eyes. Mac and cheese,
Popcorn chicken.
well-rated mac and cheese. I mean, we already had one threat. I took it as a
Yeah,
threat. Kaido,
It was.
on our Twitter, he threatened us openly, and I'll never forget what he said.
So, here we go. I know where you stand. I know where I stand. I'm with the Pizza Noodles.
And I'm with the spaghetti, it being a classic. It's a classic meal. It's been changed for the better over the last years. Pizza Noodles is a newbie coming up. It's a 4 seed. I don't think they deserve where they're at right now. If I had my choice, mac and cheese would have beat them. If I had my choice, popcorn chicken would have beat them. They squeaked by everywhere they've been. And spaghetti has prevailed toweringly over who they've fought. And I think that they deserve where they're at. And I think that they're going to I think that the judges are going to make the right choice today in crowning the West Side champ.
I think that pizza noodles, yes, you said it is new. It's its first year being a meal.
It's a rookie.
But I believe that it has shown it has, one, potential to become one of the best meals at Adams Central, bona fide.
Wow.
Two, I believe that it deservedly beat mac and cheese and popcorn chicken because pasta, it has the carbs, it's filling. It's like pizza. Everybody likes pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an all-in-one meal. And three, because I did not get one real break last episode, so I think that I deserve it.
You did get one real break.
Kind
the
of.
last
I
one.
don't really care.
Anyway, we are not talking about that. We're talking about which one's the best food. It doesn't matter if you get the break or I get the break. Which one's the best food?
I was trying to play the pity card.
Now, I will say before we get on our judge, spaghetti is beloved by the school. Pizza noodles is too new to have as much support from the school.
Have you ever heard of the Rookie of the Year award?
I know. It might get the Rookie of the Year award. It's gone far enough, and I think it's surged too high. And so
I think we have to bring on the judge.
It's not universal enough, like the spaghetti, to warrant it going into the finals. I don't think that people are going to be happy, and I agree with them. So we have spaghetti, the 3 seed, versus pizza noodles, the 4 seed, for the West Side champ. What do you think?
Definitely going to have to go with the pizza noodles.
Oh, my gosh. The pizza noodles.
Absolutely. You have the wild card, is what I'd like to call it, the cheese.
That's true.
Otherwise, it's very similar to spaghetti, but you add some cheese in there. I really think it takes it to the next level, and that's why they're moving on.
Wow.
Mr. Hartman, if I were there, I'd give you a 6-foot hug right now.
6 foot.
I don't know what that is. But, I mean, the judge says it. It's the final decision, and pizza noodles moves on with a lot of contention.
Wow.
And it was the biggest argument we've had yet. I still love you, Dante.
I love you, too.
And I like you, Mr. Hartman, as a teacher.
Well, I like both of you as students.
Thank you for saying that. But we're going to move it on. We'll be back. All right.
Now, on the east side, would you like to introduce our 2 teams?
These both are, in my opinion, underrated. Smiley Fries, the best side in the school. Double chocolate chip cookie, the best dessert in the school. A Cinderella story that's made it this far, 13 seed. The Smiley Fries, a 4 seed. We have no 1 seeds in this Final Four. But we have a 13 and we have a 4. Who would you like? What's your reasoning for who you think would win?
Over the course of my life,
Mm-hmm.
I have been blessed to have many a Smiley Fry and many a double chocolate chip.
I love those doubles.
And having a good amount of each really, it just brings me home to the deepest part of my heart. And in that part, you can look right here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see? You see a Smiley Fry.
I do.
The seasoning this year has gotten a major upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't look at Smiley Fries and think, I do not want to eat them. And I have to go Smiley Fries here. That's just my opinion. What would you say?
Both of these items have a special place in my heart. All 3 of these things in the Final Four that deserve where they're at are my favorite meals. I mean, if I had these
spaghetti
3
didn't
things,
deserve it.
well, if I'm, Southwest is really, it's something else. I'll tell you, it's definitely the redheaded stepchild, if you will, of the bracket.
We're talking about the right side, though.
And
East side.
if I had spaghetti, Smiley Fries, and double chocolate chip cookie in a meal, I could die right there and be a happy man.
If I had spaghetti, Smiley Fries, and double chocolate chip, I'd be thinking, why didn't I get pizza noodles to complete my meal? But go ahead.
And
My trifecta.
Smiley Fries, I have to agree with you. The seasoning's so good. Double chocolate chip cookie, if I am taking consistency into account, it's very rare that it's the same every time. You don't know what you're getting. They're in a bag. They're hidden from your eyes. And that's why they're all the way down at the 13, but enough people have believed in them, believed in the heart of the cards and the bag.
It's been the fans.
That they've chosen it, but it's where their Cinderella story ends.
I would
Smiley
like to
fries.
bring on our third judge here to just see what his opinion is, just to see.
Okay. So we have Judge Hartman on smiley fries versus double chocolate chip cookie. We both chose smiley fries.
As I heard, I'm still a big fan of the chocolate chip cookie. I'll be honest, and I think it may have got slighted a little bit. But as with some others, you gotta take what the judges give you. The chocolate chip cookie can be had anytime. It can be had at breakfast. It can be had at noon. You can have it in the evening. It's really a nice confectionery delight. But I guess you guys have passed over it, and for that we have to move on.
Are you a fan of the smiley fries, or have you ever had them?
I'll be honest, I've never had them. But it's a French fry and it's smiley, so everybody wins, I suppose.
That right you are. And we're going to keep you on for the finals because we're here. The championship round. Pizza Noodles, the West Side champ, versus the East Side champ, Smiley Fries. My reasoning here. I think Pizza Noodles, I throw up. I think Smiley Fries, I smile. And for those reasons, I have to say that the Smiley Fries, they're a rare commodity at Adams Central. Pizza Noodles are so polarizing. So many people dislike them. So many people love them. But enough people don't like them that I think that they cannot be the universal school champ. Anybody in the school, if you show them Smiley Fries, they're going to be happy with it. I mean, they're so good, and so many people like them. They make everybody happy in the school. I mean, a great majority, more than the Pizza Noodles, that not just for my taste, not just for Dante's taste, not just for your taste, for the school and universe's taste, I choose Smiley Fries. This is bigger than us, and this is why I choose Smiley Fries. Because I want to be an impartial judge, not just because I love them. I do, but I know that the school does too, and I mean, that's the principles I take with me to this finals.
You're playing the
match.
ethics card.
And I choose Smiley Fries.
Picture this.
Okay, I'm picturing.
You are...
You will.
Okay. You are in the lunch line.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 choices.
Okay.
2 of them don't matter. Irrelevant. But then you see there is pizza noodles. What do you think of? Do you think of love? Do you think of joy? Do you think of how full your tummy is going to be after you eat it? Yes, I think of all of those. When I see Smiley Fries, I think, wow, what a good day. But when I see pizza noodles, I think of every good memory I've ever had. And I don't know one of them that I would not have rather had pizza noodles with me.
For every good memory that you have, Dante, millions other have nightmares about seeing the pizza noodles with a chicken quesadilla beside it, and they think, am I going to choose death or am I going to choose pizza noodles? And, I mean, most of them choose pizza noodles. I've seen millions of people throw up outside our school because after they ate pizza noodles, they just repulsed thinking, I could have had spaghetti here. But we're past that. Smiley Fries is the only thing to redeem the pizza noodles name, and that is why they tower, them being a classic. They've been here since the beginning. Pizza Noodles comes in here thinking, I can just come in and I can take this championship.
Deservedly, Pizza Noodles has been...
They have not been tried and true. Their consistency is not there like the Smiley Fries are.
I have not had one bad Pizza Noodles meal. I've got doubles every time. I mean, I just cannot think of a world without Pizza Noodles.
This is your taste, Dante. This is the school's meal choice. What are you going to tell the kids when they come up to you and they think, please, why did you put them up front? You gave them the trophy. You put them on this pedestal. Next year they could be gone. And what? We just put a meal that could be gone next year? They're so new. They could just get thrown out.
Listen.
Smiley Fries have been here since the beginning. They deserve their spot.
Pizza Noodles, it is new. I will agree. That's the knock on it. It's new. But if that's the only negative thing you can say about it.
I've said plenty of negative things about it.
Listen.
I'm with you.
Pizza noodles, okay? When you think of pizza and you think of noodles, they go hand in hand to make this best meal. Everyone loves pizza. You can just have the pizza part if you want. Everyone loves noodles. You can just have the noodles. Pizza noodles is a combination of everybody's favorite thing. And I think...
Conglomeration, really.
Exactly. I think Pizza Hut has pizza noodles. Little Caesars Domino's has pizza noodles.
You're just naming restaurants that
These
have
are
better meals than what you're talking about
These
right
are
now.
corporate establishments that have embraced the pizza noodle. And I'm sorry, but I cannot go to Freddy's and get Smiley Freddy's fries. So that's my final case for pizza noodles. I think the corporate establishments, they know what people want. They have marketing people, they have taste testers, whatever. I think that they have spoken here. Pizza noodles is more widely accepted.
We're really talking about, an entree versus a side is what we're talking about. And that has to be factored into the equation, I believe.
That is very true.
But it's what people like in the school more. If it's an entree, I mean, you could call any pile of meat that you throw on a plate an entree. But really, it depends on the quality over quantity.
You can cut any 2 dots in a line into a meal and call it a smiley quesadilla.
Would it be the same as a smiley fry, Dante?
No.
Be honest
Would
in
it
your
be the
heart.
same? Would it be the
He
same
said
as
entree versus side, and a side is no smiley fry. Smiley fry is a way of life.
I think we need to have Mr. Hartman give his final decision.
I agree. I'll stay out of this.
This is a lot of pressure. I'd just like to put that out there for everyone to know.
We thought you'd be the man to do it, to handle this pressure. Pressure makes diamonds.
Absolutely it does, as well as other things. But I diverse. Let's go with... Sorry, Dev, you're not going to like this. We're going to have to go with the pizza noodle.
Oh my gosh.
No way.
Absolutely.
Wow. It comes down to the final 2 meals, and wow. I have to be honest.
Incredible.
I'm not happy with this, but that's why I'm not the only judge. If it were my choice, the world would be on fire, wouldn't it? And that's why Pizza Noodles takes the championship. Well deserved. They fought through whatever they had coming at them, and it's for that reason they make it this far.
They came out of nowhere, really.
Yeah, they really did.
That was incredible. What a story for pizza noodles.
Yeah,
a first-year meal.
They came in out of nowhere, and everybody else just didn't show up, and they were caught blindsided by the pizza noodles, their love and the affection that they had in this room today, and in rooms around the world. So we thank you, Mr. Hartman, for weighing in on this very important decision.
I'd like to thank you for the opportunity.
Anytime.
It was a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we thank you for your input, and we're going to talk to you later.
Until we meet again.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. See you, Mr. Hartman.
Goodbye.
Happy trails.
Yep.
I am
What
still
can be
coming
said?
down from the adrenaline.
I felt like we both put in good arguments, and I can't argue with the judge.
Here's what I will say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I advocated for pizza noodles.
Mm.
But I don't know if I can go against smiley fries.
You really can't go against anything in the Final Four. I mean, these are the best meals in the entire school.
I advocated for pizza noodles. I respected them. I believed in them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that smiley fries is something that you can just say that you can vote against. I mean,
All these meals in this Final Four they're undoubtedly the best meals in the school. There's a couple sprinkled in the back that maybe just didn't get the love that they deserved today or the other 2 days, but we can all agree that these are a nice wide range. I mean, they're Italian, but they're a wide enough range to know they're loved. And
I
they
believe
deserve where they're at.
that any of these Final Four teams deserved to be the champ. I really do.
Yeah. Chocolate chip cookie, it really showed up today.
It did. The 13 seed coming all the way to the last 4.
Final Four, you
Incredible.
might even say.
Yeah, you could even say that.
Wow.
What a tournament. What an absurd April we have had here at the Don and Dev show.
This will be the last in-person episode that
For
we have.
a while.
We have some big plans coming up that we're going to do from home. This is going to be an absurd quarantine. an absurd spring and an absurd summer.
We're going to keep up the quality. We're going to do what we can. If you guys want to be a guest, please let us know.
We'd love to have people call in. We're going to have guests anyway for a big thing that's happening in both of our lives coming up this summer or in the next few weeks, hopefully. So, with that, this was the Don and Dev Show.
Your favorite podcast from your most pizza noodle people. I'm Don.
And I'm Dev.
And we'll see you next time.
Good night, everybody.